Hello my friends, it's Miss Lily here again for a movement and mindfulness break. Today we are going to be doing beach and belly breaths. I am so excited. Give me a thumbs up if you've ever been to the beach before. I have, and I love it. I love the sun, I love running in the waves, I love building sandcastles. There's so many fun things about the beach. And so I thought that we could do a fun movement and mindfulness video with a beach theme. So let's put on your imagination caps and let's go to the beach. What you're gonna need for today is two things. So you might need to pause the video to get these things. You're going to need a yoga mat or some kind of carpet on the floor. So if you have hardwood floors like me, it's gonna be a little bit tricky to do some of the activities that we're gonna do. You can still do them, but it might bother your arms a little bit because we're gonna be on the ground a lot. So if you have a yoga mat or something like that, you can bring that with you. And you're also gonna want an object. So that could be a ball or a stuffy or something like that. Today I have with me an apple or a ball, so you can kind of decide what you want. We're gonna be using that for another one of our exercises. So why is this called belly breaths? Belly breaths. I'm sure that lots of you have practiced putting your hands on your bellies and breathing and feeling what it feels like for your belly to get bigger as you breathe in. The air comes into your lungs and fills up your belly. And then the air goes out. And so we're thinking about that part of our body, but we're also thinking about the belly as our core. So a core is kind of like our middle, as you've noticed. This is the middle of our body. Just like with an apple, if you've ever eaten a whole apple before, you've left the core, and that's where the seeds are. That's the very middle part of the apple. So we're going to be talking about those things today with our activities. So get your mat, get your object, and let's get started. I'm going to roll out my mat, or if you have carpet, you can find that. And I'm going to get myself ready here. Awesome. So since we're at the beach, we're going to start off by jumping over the waves. So you may not be able to see my whole body, and that's okay, but we're going to pretend that a wave is coming into the shore, and you're going to jump over it. So jump with me. Waves coming in, jump. A wave is coming in, jump. I used to love to do this with my grandma. Waves coming in, jump. Awesome. So here's the first exercise we're going to do. You're going to get on your hands and your knees, and we're going to do what's called crawl outs. So you're going to start with your knees on one end, and you're going to use your hands to crawl like a bear all the way until you reach the end, or as far as your hands can go. So let's do it. Ready? Crawl, crawl, crawl. You can keep your knees bent, or you can try to challenge yourself. Ooh, do you feel that in your belly? Do another one. See how far you can reach with your arms. One more. Tap as far as you can go and come on back. Awesome work. Do you feel that in your belly already? I sure do. Now you're going to need your object. I'm going to use an apple to remind us about our core. You're going to want to sit with your knees out in front of you and your feet flat on the floor. And we're going to be passing this object back and forth behind your back and front, behind and front, behind and front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's switch directions. So pass it the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great work. Our bellies have to keep our bodies up so we can do that activity. All right, my friends. Now we're going to do something called the boat. So I see lots of boats when I go out to the beach, people enjoying the water. So you're going to have your body in the same position as before, with your bottom on the ground, your knees bent, and your feet on the floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands underneath your legs and slowly tip back. Very carefully and slowly. Use your belly muscles to keep you straight. and see if you can lift up your legs up to here. If not, that's okay. Just see if you can lift it up. So we're going to lift up and then put our feet back on the ground. We're going to do that 5 times. You ready? Let's do the boat. 1, nice and slow. See how far back you can go. 2, ooh, that's okay, just roll back up. It's all right if you fall. Back down. 3, 4, forget to breathe, and 5. Nice work, everyone. All right, now we're gonna do a plank. So you're gonna wanna get on your hands and knees again. Put your toes onto the one part of the ground and then reach in front of you with your hands so that they're right below your shoulders, like mine. And you're gonna hold your body as flat as you can do it. So not like this, but nice and flat. And we're gonna hold this position for 10 seconds. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna slowly lower my belly onto the ground. I'm gonna reach my head up and push onto the ground to get a nice stretch in my belly. Take a few deep breaths. Are you ready for another plank? One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're doing great. 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly bring your body to the ground and push up on your hands so you can stretch your belly as you look back with your head. You're looking up to the sky. Nice deep breaths. Body down to the floor. Boy, I can feel that in my core. Can you? The last thing that we're going to do is called shoulder taps. Maybe you've done this in your PE class before. It's very similar to the plank. So you can choose to do this on your knees. Again, your hands are right under your shoulders. You can do this on your knees, or if you want to really work, your body is super strong, you can put your feet up like this. And you're going to tap your opposite shoulder. I'm just going to move so I can show you. Your hand is going to tap the opposite shoulder. You might notice my body's moving a little bit. So you ready? Let's do it together. We're going to do 10. 10 shoulder taps. Make sure that you're not sinking, you're not too high, your back is nice and flat. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly lower to your belly. Push up on your hands. Put your head back so you can feel that stretch in your belly. Whew. Deep breath in. Deep breath out and relax on your carpet or your floor or your mat. Nice work, everybody. Let's come to a nice crisscross applesauce position on the floor. Like this. Put your hands on your belly. How does your belly feel? How do your muscles feel here? Give yourself a little massage, a little poke. Does it feel like it's a little bit sore? That's how mine feels. So put your hands on your belly and we're going to do some belly breaths. We're going to feel what it feels like. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can't remember how many we just did. Let's do 1 more. I feel the air coming in and going out of my body. We're going to keep our hands on our bellies and we're going to breathe in and then breathe out. Like we were saying ha, ha, ha. You're breathing out on a ha. We're going to do that 3 times. Are you ready? Because I'm feeling my belly muscles going. You ready? Breathe in, nice and deep. Fill your lungs with lots of air. Show me a nice big smile. Breathe in. last one. That one was super silly. I hope that you had fun feeling all of the air coming in and out of your body. Now we are going to pretend that we hear the ocean. So as you breathe, listen to your breath and see if you can hear what sounds like the water from the ocean coming up onto the seashore, onto the sand, and then pulling back into the tide. So the crashing waves. As you breathe in and breathe out, imagine that your breaths are ocean sounds. Put our hands back on our belly. If you want to close your eyes, you can imagine it. That's a fun thing that I like to do. So breathe in. Imagine those waves coming into the shore and crashing. One more ocean breath. Breathe out through your mouth. I love the sound of ocean waves. What's something that you love the sound of? Awesome. We all love different things, so different things make us feel calm, make us feel happy, and listening to the ocean sounds really nice to me. For the last thing that we're going to do together, we're going to do a visualizing of our happy place. That means that we're going to use our 5 senses to help us think about a place that makes us feel calm and happy. All right? So, of course, today, guess where I'm going to visualize? You got it, the beach. So I'm going to close my eyes because that's going to help my imagination cap to do its best work. So if you want to close your eyes with me, you can help me to imagine what the beach might look like and feel like. You ready? Okay. You can sit crisscross. You can sit any way that makes you feel comfortable. If you want to, you can even lie down on your back so that you can feel your breaths. So, first of all, what might you see at the beach? I see the sand. I see the waves crashing. I see the blue sky, bright sun. What do you see? What do you hear at the beach? When I'm at the beach, I love to hear the seagulls making their bird sounds as they fly in the sky. I love the sound of the crashing waves on the shore. And I like hearing people laughing and having fun. What do you hear? What do you smell? Oh, I smell potato chips because when I go to the beach, I like to have potato chips with my family. I also smell the salty air. The beach does have pretty salty smelling air. What do you smell? What do you feel when you're at the beach? Imagine what you might feel if you were at the beach right now. I feel the grains of salt stuck between, of sand stuck in between my toes and in between my fingers. The nice smooth sand. I feel the breeze brushing by my face. The wind. What do you feel? What do you taste? Sometimes when I go in the ocean and I get wet, I taste the seawater and it's salty. I taste the nice crunchy chips I'm eating. And the tuna sandwich. What do you taste? Let's open our eyes carefully and slowly today, together. Wow, I feel pretty calm. I don't know about you. Imagining places that make me happy makes me feel so good. That's a good strategy to use, maybe if I'm not feeling so great. So I might try that sometime. What about you? Well, let's go to the beach. Okay, I've got my beach towel. Okay. Gotta put my shorts on. It's gonna be hot at the beach. All right, I've got my shorts. It's gonna be really sunny. I better put this on. I need my flip-flops. And then I need my umbrella to keep me from the sun. So, oh boy, I'm so happy to be at the beach. Oh, this is great. Thank you all for joining me today for our beach and belly breaths. Don't forget about apples and the core and your core. Take good care of yourself, eat good food, drink lots of water, and I will see you next time for our movement and mindfulness video. Bye!